YouTube, welcome back to the Skycast. I'm your host Chase, aka Lyrics. Before we get into today's topic, please make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications for any of our upcoming or future posts for the Skycast. 90% of our viewers are not subscribed to our channel, so if you like the channel and you like the videos, you want to see more from us in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Now to get into today's topics, so I can get you guys out of here. We're going to be talking about the hottest topics in the NFL today for all you football lovers. The AFC West, the Wild Wild West, just turns out is actually wild and has gotten even more wilder. I just can't even go into this. I don't even know where to start, honestly. It's crazy to see what's happened over the last few days, and me being a fan of one of the teams, I don't know how I feel about it yet, but we're gonna get into all this juicy breaking information right after this quick break. Welcome back to the Skycast, everybody. So today's topic, we're going to get into the NFL football. So the Seattle Seahawks, my favorite team. For those who don't know me, my favorite team has always been Seattle. I'm a Seattle fan since 2007. My Seattle Seahawks agreed to trade our elite Hall of Fame quarterback Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos. And what we get back in return, Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, who's a defensive lineman. And so we also get a consideration of picks as well. So we get the number 9 pick in this year's draft, the number 40th pick in the second round of this year's draft. We get Denver's 5th round pick. We give them our 4th round pick for this year. And we get all Denver's picks for 2023. This is one of those trades, like when we talk about the NBA, these are one of these trades for the NFL that we're going to look back on and say, was this enough? Was this the right move for Seattle? Did we get enough in return? Because, man, you don't see elite quarterbacks, Pro Bowl quarterbacks get moved that much, or players of that caliber get moved that much in this league, or any league, honestly. So when they happen, it is monumental. So, like I said, Denver gets Russell Wilson. They also get our 4th round draft pick for the 2022 draft. So let's take a look at the Denver Broncos. So quarterback, we have Russell Wilson, obviously. Their weapons, Javonte Williams at running back, Tim Patrick wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy, and Sutton. Okay, Denver, that's not bad. I say it's not bad, but it's just interesting because Russell wanted to go to the loaded AFC West. These teams are stacked. You have Patty Mahomes and KC in there, along with Derek Carr, Raiders, who are no scrubs either, and you also have Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. This division is either going to be the best division in the AFC or the second best. It's probably the best division in the AFC as it stands right now. And it's just crazy because the NFC is really kind of falling back a little bit, in the AFC in terms, at least in quarterbacks for years to come. The AFC is looking really promising, and it's just crazy because I don't know if Drew Lock's going to start for Seattle. I don't know if we're going to draft the quarterback number 9, but this year isn't really deep at quarterback either. So honestly, I think we should either take a quarterback that is really solid, or we should get the best available, because we're obviously now rebuilding, because we let go of Bobby Wagner too. Fun fact, Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner came in on the same day, and they're both gone on the same day. So we're really in full rebuild mode. And for Bobby Wagner, if you don't go to the Rams, my friend, you're probably going to have to go to the AFC if you're going to want to contend. Now, if you just want to get paid, there's a lot of different options out there. But at least if you're going to contend, you probably need to go to the Rams. I'm not 100% sold on the Packers, even though they retained Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Go to the AFC. Your talent, he's a 10-time Pro Bowler. Somebody's going to definitely need him to help their defensive team, communication-wise, talent-wise, you name it. He's a great player. And he still got some left in the tank. But I'm just really mind blown because, Russell a few days said, I'm happy with Seattle, but knowing Russell Wilson, the character he is, he's not going to come out and say, I don't want to be here. He said, no, I love Seattle, but I'm going to make the decision. I want to be here. I'm going to make the decision that's going to be best for my football and my family at the same time. So I respect him. I will always be a Russell Wilson fan just because of what he did for us. But I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan at heart, so I will not be moving over to the Denver Broncos. It's just, man, I don't even know. It's really crazy to see that both we lost Bobby Wagner and we traded Russell. But the Denver Broncos, before we sit here and say the Denver Broncos are a serious playoff contender team, like I said, the AFC West is stacked. 2, they need an offensive line, because if not, it's going to be Seattle 2.0. We couldn't protect them, and if Denver doesn't take the draft picks they have left in this draft, and they get some offensive linemen, it's not going to be pretty either. Because if you can have all the weapons in the world you want to, but it starts with the offensive line. And in other breaking news, the Chargers are finalizing a deal with the Chicago Bears for Khalil Mack. Now, this is how I know the AFC West is really going to get down this year. Khalil Mack he hasn't had necessarily the impact that he had a couple years ago, but he's still a great defensive player. And to be able to pair him with Bosa, that's crazy. That team, the Chargers are gearing up for a fight, because what's going to happen is, usually in football, there's only one team who can win the division, and the other teams, they might be good in the same division, they're going to be more than likely fighting for a wild card or another berth. So they're trying to close the gap on KC, even though KC has a strong hold still in the AFC West. The road to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl coming through the AFC West is going to be a dog-eat-dog world, gun smoke, wild west, vigilante kind of throwdown this year. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see that division. That division is going to be the talk of the year. And it's just really crazy that the season had just ended not too long ago, and we already have such news already. And we still have the draft to look forward to and all these other things. But yeah, it's crazy. Those are my thoughts on it. I appreciate everyone who came by and watched the whole video and came through and come back time and time again to not only hear me talk, but to hear other panelists on the Skycast. Appreciate your support so much, guys. Thank you so much for your time today. And it's your boy Chase, aka Lyrics. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.